Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new video. This is the second time I've had to record this video because my girlfriend called me halfway through and I was like, literally tell me she's on the way home. I was like, ah! Because I literally just spent 5 minutes talking about everything and I'm just like, ah! So, yeah, because I've got to just remember what I was talking about. So, yeah, this is my first video since we've moved. This is the first, like, vlog I've had that isn't in my car. It's my first car vlog since I've moved, to be honest, I think. Maybe that must this might be the second vlog, I don't know. I think I've done at least one, but it was quite a short one. It's because my girlfriend's had a summer job where I'm working where I work, and to make it easier, we're sort of put on the same shifts. Just that obviously we'd have to take two cars, which I think we took two cars like 2 or 3 times. It was just because she started like 11 o'clock and I started at 4 p.m. So it was just like otherwise I've got to sit there for 5 hours sort of doing stuff, which I did do last week, but I had some behind the scenes stuff to sort out that I wanted some privacy doing, and I get more privacy at work than I do at home, which is weird. But I've been sorting out a bunch of stuff over the last week, which I'll get into in just a minute. But yeah, I'm going to give you a quick room tour of what I've got going on. So I've got in this room, I got given two rooms because they're quite small. One room has literally got our bed, hiccup, chest of drawers, millennium, and the TV in. However, our mattress, we haven't got a bed frame, we just got the mattress because I was dismantling the bed and it broke. So I was going to fix the bed. But then when we got it here, realised I couldn't get it in. I could get the bed in, but once I built it up, I couldn't get out the room. So it was literally a case of either we literally move Hiccup or keep Hiccup somewhere till we get a mortgage, which could take 6 months, could take a year, could take more. We don't know. But so we decided was either basically get rid of Hiccup or get rid of the bed frame. And we didn't buy a rabbit to get rid of it due to space. So we got rid of the bed frame. But Hiccup's enjoying it because he's realised he can jump in and out. So if I open, I've got to be careful. If I'm not in that room, even if I leave for 5 minutes, I've got to close the hutch because he'll just jump out, run around where he's not meant to, like underneath his hutch or like near the cables, and he'll jump back in, and it gives him a bit of energy. But at the same time, because he's used to having his bars open, every single time we open the doors, he jumps out. Then if we close his hutch, he starts chewing the bars. So if you open him, then jumps out. But then if we're sleeping it's like 1 in the morning, we're trying to sleep and he jumps out, but then got to close the hutch, and it's a palaver. So it's literally we haven't really slept properly since Hiccup's been back about 2 weeks. It's been like we're going to bed at midnight, waking up like 6 a.m. It's long. It's been some long days, but we've made it work. And then in this room we've got like the DVD shelves, we've got the desk. I've got tubs literally there because I've got nowhere else to put them because they were originally under the bed, but obviously no bed, no storage there. Now we brought ourselves a fridge and that white bookcase. That white bookcase is the Billy bookcase from IKEA, but we got the deep 40 centimeter one, so we can then fit more Lego on there, and then also like all our toiletries, and I've got some Funko Pops up there, like girlfriend's Disney ones, and I've also got like Cards Against Humanity, and like the big Hogwarts down there, which eventually I'm probably gonna put. It's gonna go in my girlfriend's game room when we get a mortgage, because obviously then I'll have that space back, which makes it much easier. I'll probably space it all out, and I'll probably put like I'll probably put random stuff down there, and then Rivendell like one on, and then when we do get a mortgage, I want to buy 2 or 3 more of these, but I might get one thick one and two shallow ones because I won't need the shallow one. I need the shallow ones for Funko Pops because I want to replace these ones. But rather than, I might get rid of that one because that's a bit bowed, but this one I might repurpose and put elsewhere just because that is a nice bookshelf. I've had to fix it a little bit because when we moved, the sort of back panel came off. So I said, if I buy some nails, buy some tape, literally tape the boards, and also put some more nails in it, that will that'll do well. And I could put some other bits on there, like some decorative bits, make it look nice, repurpose, because that's quite a nice bookshelf. Whereas the other one, it's nice, but it's just bowed under the weight of the Baby Yodas. So it's not survived. I think I may have done it too tight or something. It's obviously bowed the wood, but I don't know. But yeah, but no, that's literally the room tour. Then the fridge we got for Hiccup. It's food, not like drinks and all that. It just means we don't have to use my mum's fridge, and it makes it it makes it a lot easier. It means we can just come from here to there, grab his food, and back, rather than go all the way downstairs with the dog, all the way back upstairs. It makes it so much easier. And I've changed the door round because originally it opened this way towards my desk, but I didn't like that because if I'm gaming, I think I'll get out my chair to grab a drink, whereas now I can just done. Literally done in seconds. Usually I like scroll back a little bit, but so I'm just trying to make a bit of clutter. But the thing is, this room is quite small because we've got no storage space. We've constantly got a mess like this, literally behind the desk, which I hate clutter. So being in this room stresses me out, which is ironic because everything that de-stresses me, i.e. this, is in the room with clutter. But the other room's also got clutter as well. Like I've literally got clothes on top of my plug socket because I've got to put my phones on the floor, and then clothes on top because I've got no space. But I usually put my phone on top of the clothes. So, but yeah, so my throat's a bit dry. I've been talking non-stop and I've been at work today. I'm still in my work uniform. But yeah, a lot's happened in the last week. So last Tuesday, me and my girlfriend saw a mortgage broker because we just wanted to know if it was possible to get a mortgage, like to physically get a mortgage with what money we're on. Just because it's like we didn't want to save up for like a year or two, and then basically them turn around and say no, because otherwise we just wasted 2 3 years. We could have just rented this whole time. So we went to a mortgage broker, and he was like, "I'm going to be honest, you guys can afford a mortgage." So we worked out how much we can borrow, and it was around actually more than what we thought we could. It was more than what my girlfriend thought, but it was just about it was literally on the dot of what I thought we could borrow because just what other people we know that have borrowed and they're on slightly less than us. I was like, I knew it'd be around the same as theirs, our friends, but yeah. But I was sort of aiming for less because obviously like 100, but I was thinking 120. My girlfriend's thinking 100. I was like, if it's 100, it's good. But we got like 121, something like 121,000. So I was like, nice. And then we got told you can start looking for houses now. So we've spent the last week looking at houses. We viewed two, one on Friday, one on Saturday. One is literally a 5 minute drive from my work, and one is about 25-minute drive from my work. We applied for the one that was 5 minutes from my work just because it was 3 bedroom. It's good size, new build. We're going through shared ownership, which probably isn't the best option. However, we looked at all, and the mortgage broker said more shared ownership is probably your best route financially. So as we thought it would be. So we looked into it a lot before we spoke to him. But he just thought he just wanted confirmation really that we can actually go ahead and do this. So I'm just gonna open my drink quick just because I'm a thirsty boy. Let me quickly just move you over there. There we go. So yeah, I'm just really thirsty. You got Ryan Reynolds in the back. Had to bring him for course. Oh, sorry. Oh, lovely. So yeah, so we put in our interest for the house that's 5 minutes from my work, and we got sent through like the application stuff. Got told what we had to do was literally send the address of the property, our names and contact details, which we done within 5 minutes. But there was one other person that was going to apply for it. that was viewing it, and they did end up applying for it, but we didn't know if we were first or not. All we got told is there's one other person viewing it. So we're like, we hope we get in there first because they do mortgages based on first come and first serve. So if your first application, you get processed first. If you fail, they move on to the next person. That's how these guys are doing it, which I think is fair because obviously if you apply first, yeah, you're clearly more eager. You're more on it. And we had literally the day before we went to mortgage broker, me and my girlfriend went on my computer, downloaded everything like bank statements, pay slips, contracts, and all that. Because I'm on 0 hour, I printed off all like my like because I've changed roles a few times in the last few months. So I've gone from like a team member to like an experience like highly skilled to like a supervisor. So obviously there's like different pay for each one. So I've printed all that off because obviously proof of my income going up a fair amount in the last 6 months. And we put it all in a folder. And we took that with us and he looked through it all, was like, you guys are on it. Like there's not many, he was like, there's not many young people that are on it as much as you are. So we're like, oh nice. So yeah, we applied for the house, but because it was bank holiday weekend last weekend, the weekend just gone, we didn't hear anything back till Tuesday. And we called up about 9 o'clock just to see if they got our application, and they're like, yeah, you guys were the first ones, which means we're getting priority on like the checks done first. Basically, if ours failed for any reason, it'll get given to the next people. But we've sent everything off yesterday. We're just waiting on like the mortgage and principal basically saying how much we can borrow and stuff like that, So we got that sorted. I had to send all that off last night. Well, all the documents about that last night because my car was getting MOT'd on Tuesday, which was yesterday. So I sort of had to. My MOT was priority, and then we got home, done everything. By the time we'd done that, it was 11:15 at night. By the time we actually downloaded everything and sent it all off. But I sent everything to the broker so he can then work on it today. That got sent over to us about 4 p.m. So we then sent it off straight away. We done it from work. I was literally on phone. I was literally working whilst dealing with mortgage stuff, and I was like, "Damn, I'm on it. I'm a boss ass bitch. I'm on this shit." And so they've looked through everything else. They just need these 2 documents, and then we'll find out in the next 48 hours if we're accepted. So the chance that in 2 days, we might have a house. Well, we won't have a house, but we'll basically have to put down a reservation fee on the house. It's basically called dibs on it. So the only way it can fall through is either we pull out of the deal, which we won't because our dream house, it literally ticks all our boxes and more. And the only thing that can go wrong is basically the bank doesn't give us the money. Basically they turn around and say, actually we can't give you the money. So that's the only thing. There's like literally few things that can go wrong, or us pulling out. But 9 times out of 10, touch wood, all sorts of self out because we've got told how much we can borrow. We've got a deal, or sort of a thing already. So just in case of contact and be like, right, okay, this. So fingers crossed. And I've literally the only people that know are some people from work because I had to basically start late for the viewing because I meant to start at 4 p.m. But the viewing is at 4 p.m. So I had to speak to my boss, be like, don't suppose. And he was like, that's fine. So I started like half an hour late, but I just didn't clock out for my break. Cheeky, but I was like, at least then I haven't lost half an hour because, well, ultimately takes off half an hour break to be honest, but I worked an extra 15 minutes over my shift, so I technically only lost 15 minutes. But I clocked in 15 minutes early today to then make up that time. So I've not lost anything. Technically, I've worked the half hour basically spread across 2 other days because I had some stuff to do this morning, so I was like, I'll just clock in early. If a race question, I'd be like, I had a lot to do, and I won't. I'm not getting paid. I'm not working for free. They could pay me. So yeah, so that's why I haven't uploaded recently because I've been working on. I've also not been really. I've been home a lot. Well, I've been at work a lot. I've hardly been home. 2 days off just gone, and I wasn't home. I think I was at home like 5, 6 hours of them 2 days. But 3 of them hours I was sorting out mortgage stuff, and the other 2, 3 I was getting ready to go out for the day. It was like early morning, so well, it's like 5, 6 hours of being awake, obviously, but like, so yeah. So the next, and if we do get just a follow up to the mortgage stuff, if we do get accepted, we got a obviously contact solicitor, which we've asked our broker to do for us because he's got one. He recommends one, so we're asking him to sort of deal with all that stuff to make it a bit easier on our end. But also, he knows he has contacts, so it just makes it easier and we'll probably work out the best deal rather than go to like a big one, pay like £2,000-3,000. I'd rather pay a lower price for that. I know you pay a lower price, you get less, but how I look at it, it's gonna take it's gonna take minimum 2-3 months. I think it's gonna take at least 2 months. So I think if all goes ahead, no issues, we could move in earliest November, which is mental. Like the fact is, this time last year we moved back in with my mum to save up for a mortgage, and we had no money. And now we've paid off Disneyland. We've possibly got a mortgage. It's mental. Like a year's gone by so fast. We haven't got any money saved for Disneyland. Well, I've got like €165 on my travel card for Disneyland, but if because my girlfriend's still on the books at my work, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try get her some hours. If she needs hours over, if we need someone over Christmas, I'll be like, chuck her on. She's happy to. I've already spoken to her about it. And basically, the money that she gets from cinema, like in terms of wages, will go towards Disneyland. I spoke about that, and she had that. I was like, all right. She suggested it. I was like, that's fine. I just want to try and get once you get all like the reservation fee down and the mortgage broker paid off and the solicitor paid off. I think the first month's rent and the mortgage payment and the rent comes out the deposit. So we've then got an extra month. Then we try and book our council tax because that's probably the next most expensive bill. Pay it for 10 months. We can maybe try to get December and January where we don't pay it. We'll pay like a thing in November. But like, can we skip months 2 and 3 just because it's Christmas and also we just moved in? Try, and if they say yes, I'll be like, oh nice, okay, and then we'll just pay the rest February to October or something like that. It should be quite nice. And then that's obviously then 2 months bills. 2 months. That's like £200-300 we then got, which then put towards furniture or Disney. Probably furniture because we're prioritising furniture over Disney. Because I want to get because we need a freezer because we gave our chest freezer away. Fridge we've got there, so we do want to get like a big fridge, double like American fridge freezer, but that's gonna be like near the top of our list. The same with like washing machine, dryer, bed frame. We want to get a big run like set up for hiccup sorted stuff. The bed and the hiccups bits are priority, and then to me it's fridge freezer, then a washer and a dryer, and then obviously other priorities like you take kitchen stuff. So yeah, so in the next few months I could be living I could hopefully have my own place, which is mental, and no one's lived there, so obviously it'd be nice. I'll be the only person living in there. Obviously my girlfriend will as well, but we can do what we want. We can buy a dog. We can buy a dog, but we're already agreed we're not doing that for at least another 2 years. Get comfortable financially and then do that. But anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here because I just had my girlfriend's car turn up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. See ya!